Well, I'm back. Sorry about the abrupt ending. I think he came a little earlier than he said, but that's okay. I'm glad he came and checked out my roof. So just to continue on with what I got at the flea market, this is all from the Blue Van Man. I think most of this, what I'm going to show you right now. There was this pad of graph paper, so of course I grabbed that. Like I said, he had boxes and boxes of books. So I picked up this skinny Reader's Digest, but the cover can be used. We can create a new spine. Either I'll use it or I'll put it in a journal kit or something. Creative home decorating. I told you that there were a lot of interior design books which make really interesting pages. Look at that page right there. Let me see how old this book is. It's vintage for sure. 1946. But it's got some good pages. And a cool envelope. I like that. Traders Bank and Trust Company. I can learn all about the different types of curtains too, it looks like. So, there's that one. And this could make a fun domestic arts journal too. It says Creative Home Decorating, and it's got that mid-century look there. It's really cool. I didn't even look at these, but it says French furniture postcards and European ceramics postcards, and knowing the way he does things, you just grab a pile and put it together and he gives you a price. I just grabbed them. Well, these are cool. These are awesome. It says 10. I don't think there's 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. So 3 of them got used. But even the envelope is cool that they come in. This one says 10. This one still has the flap on it. 10 European ceramics. This one has 8 in the package. Neato! I like them. I think that was a good find. There was another Reader's Digest. This, how perfect is that for a Halloween journal? I love that cover. I already made my Halloween journals for this year. I am going to put together a kit. This book is called But Gentlemen Marry Brunettes. (1928). Copyright 1927, copyright 1928. It's got some illustrations in it. But if I may use this cover in the Halloween journal kit, I'm not sure yet, which I hope to work on today or tomorrow. The Winning of Barbara Worth, because I like that picture. There's a lady and her husband that I've seen a couple of times there, and they are book hogs. They resell them. I don't know where they resell them, but I heard her talking to one of the vendors once before, and she'll have a whole, like, 2 or 3 boxes full of books. And I'm not allowed to look in those boxes because they're hers. And as our Blue Van Man and his helpers are unloading the boxes, she's just claiming the boxes and looking through them, saying they're hers, and then discarding anything in the box that she doesn't want. And I thought, well, that's not very nice. So I grabbed this out of a box that she hadn't gotten to yet, just before she started reaching her hands in. So there you go. I got that one. I'm not a vengeful person, but that just kind of irritated me. This one is Onward and Upward in the Garden. The picture on it caught my eye. (1979), original copyright's 1958, but it does have some really nice pictures in it. They're just like pen and ink drawings, which I love. Oh, I asked my dear old granny what a guy like you would want for Christmas, and she said, just never mind what he'd like, send him a card. Okay. These are really nice pictures. I can make really fun ephemera with these. Oh, look at that. Yeah. I like that. And there's this one, Salome, but I just thought it was a pretty beautiful cover with that really nice pastoral scene. It's just a nice little book, and I like the little compact size. This is Oscar Wilde, 1907, and it's got poems or plays. It's got more than one. Salome is the main, but there's more in here. I don't see any other illustrations except for that first one, but this is what I got it for. I also picked up this one for the cover. This looks like Desi Arnaz. That's not Lucille Ball, but that looks like Desi Arnaz, but it's The 7-Year Itch. I'm not sure if that's who it is. Maybe that's not. I'll have to look up and see who is in The 7-Year Itch. A romantic comedy. Now that picture doesn't look like Desi Arnaz. So there's probably not much in here that I want. It's a play. It's written as a play because it was a movie. But I just thought the picture was cool. This one is fun. It's the Metropolitan Opera Guild Engagement Calendar 1975. So you get page to journal on, and on the other side, oh, well, that's a page to journal on too. But there are lots of pictures of opera. So I thought this would be fun, and I can certainly use the calendar pages in journals. Steuben glass, spring 1974. We have Corning Glass Center near, excuse me, near where I live. It's in New York. I think it's about an hour to get there. And we've been to the museum and the glassworks where you can actually watch glass blowers. And Steuben is, I think it's part of Corning Glass now. Yeah, Steuben Glass, a part of Corning Glass Works since 1918. So this is really cool. Look at that frog. These are fun pictures. I'll have fun with them. And this is so cute. These little fellows playing football. It's called Terry and Bunky Play Football. So it's got lots of illustrations. And I grabbed it. I was looking at it and thinking about it, but I found a couple things in here. So I grabbed it because I would also get this fun little boy's birthday card. I wonder if he got this book for his birthday. And Ira Allen Chapel, Burlington, Vermont postcard. I wonder if there's anything else tucked in here. Nope. More furniture. Fine Points of Furniture, Early American. But really fun pages for junk journals with all these furniture pictures. The clocks, I love the clocks. And this is MCML. Is that 1950? I don't know. Oh, there's another Reader's Digest book with that cover on it. There's a picture book of perennials. (1964). I like the drawings. The pictures are black and white. The photos are black and white, but I like the line drawings. So I can make really fun ephemera with them too. That one's pretty. The Complete Guide to Needlework. I have this one. I love these Reader's Digest craft books, the series, because I just like the shape, and I have several of them now. This is one I'm making for myself, and now I have another one. I don't remember if I already have another, so I might have 2 of these that I can make and sell. But I know I have other books with the same shape. So I grabbed that one. It's in really good condition too. And I heard somebody at my door again, but it was the mailman. This is a great book. This is Hammond's Nature Atlas of America. And I thought, oh, maps. But no, it is not maps. It is better than maps. It is nature. Look at those pictures of flowers. So it does have maps, but it's dealing with minerals in certain areas of the country, and trees, and flowers, animals, fish. So you get maps and nature pictures. Butterflies, insects, reptiles and amphibians. I don't mind the amphibians, I don't like the snakes. So, love that book. And then I grabbed these. I could have gotten a lot more magazines. So we have the Metropolitan Opera, and this is dated 1971 to 72. And I flipped through it, and there were some images that I really liked. I don't remember which ones, but there was something in here. It's probably an advertisement. I think there were some vintage ladies in an advertisement that I liked. Oh, there was this too, a ticket. I want to take that out now before I forget it's in there. It's a ticket to the opera. How cool is that? So there's that. I don't know, I may have grabbed this one just because of the ticket, because I have 2 of them. This one is 65 to 66. There they are. And I'm sure there's other advertisements I can use and illustrations. Don't want to lose that ticket. And then I got 4 decorating magazines plus the cover off of one. So this one is 60 cents, so it was 63. House Beautiful from 1963. And the advertisements are so cool in these magazines. If I can find some. The first page I opened in, well, there's one that's really pretty. Crowning Touches for a Bewitching Kitchen. There's lots of fun things in here. These pages will be great in journals. These are sturdy pages. I'll put those in 5-ring binder journals. So, lots of good. There's advertisements. You can cut these apart and make ephemera out of them. Handy Novel Sanitary Parakeet Diapers. Look at that. That is a parakeet diaper. Oh my goodness. So there's lots and lots of those little advertisements. House Beautiful, houses that float. Great eating that keeps you thin. This is 1962, and this is a much thinner magazine. But again, vintage images. You don't need to see everything, I guess. This is House and Garden, 1965. So I can use these not only for junk journals, but collaging, art journaling, all kinds of things. And then another House Beautiful, 1963. So I'll have fun looking through those while I'm watching TV at night. The other thing I got from the Blue Van Man this time, I didn't want to set it on my table because it really needs to be cleaned up. But it's this. I don't know if you can see it. It's a shelf. It's for a baby's room. I really need to clean it. I don't know what I would do with this. If I had room, I would put paper towels on it because I need paper towels at both of my tables. I use them all the time. But what I want to do is hang it on the wall next to where I stamp and then stack all of my distress inks on it. And I don't think there's room. I've got shelves on that wall above my head, so I don't think there's room for these shelves plus the paper towel holder. So I might just take that off. But I need to clean it up and paint it and then hang it on my wall. I'm pretty excited about that. And he charged me $20 for that shelf and all those books and those postcards. So that was pretty good. And then the better deals, well, those were good deals, but these are great deals. I can reach them all, I'm sorry. I bought these coloring books for $1 each because they're fairy tale themed and they're so cute. And the pages are sturdy. They're not as brittle as some of the other really old coloring books that I've seen. So I thought these would be really good in little golden books. I got Hansel and Gretel. I would have loved these. They're colored by number. I would have loved these when I was a kid, but I think, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say, but they look older than even when I was coloring. 29 cents. Maybe they're, oh, 1962. I was born in 57, so I could have been coloring in these. There's The Wizard of Oz. So I thought they would come in handy. And then I also bought a password game for $1 because I can alter these cards and use them in journals. And I used to like to play password. My husband did not like word games, but he was a game player, big time. He loved strategy games, which I didn't like, so it was hard for us to play games together. Well, then after I paid $1 for that password game, I went to another vendor who had games and puzzles, jigsaw puzzles, marked $0.25 each. So I bought a password because it was $0.25. Oh, this one even comes with a score sheet, so that's cool. So I have lots and lots of password cards now. My maiden name was Passmore, and when I would go to my one friend's house, she had a lot of siblings, and one of the younger siblings always called me Diane Password. So this bingo game was also $0.25, so of course I got it. It's got the bingo cards. I don't know how old this is. It's not as vintage as other bingo cards that I have. There's no date on the box. And then I got Candyland Bingo for $0.25. This is thin enough that I could use it. This might even make fun covers. So, Candyland images. And then I just thought these little figures would be fun to add to journals. So there's a bunch of them. Candyland Bingo, because you have to put your figures on those dots, must be. And the last thing I got was this for $2, and it's 2 decks of these beautiful cards. Now I don't know if they're all the same. A lot of times when you have 2 decks together, they're 2 different images, but these are all the same, but that's okay because I love them, these pretty roses. So I'm probably going to, much as I want to start tearing into these things right away, I'll probably set these things in the closet in my library where I have a lot of my supplies stored until I get things under control, and then I will get to them and do things with them and start listing some of the things in my shop. But I think for now they just have to be set aside because I'm still trying to deal with other stuff that I brought into my house. I don't know how much longer I'll be going. I'll still be going for a while. They stay open till it gets cold. And the other one that's in the barns, they're open till late December. So I just might go less frequently. I don't know. It's hard to stay away when I know they're open. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I am going to get things cleaned up and hopefully get started on some boho journals. So I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.